it's very rare for you to hear that someone does triathlon, let alone someone in Kenya. I usually have a really strong mindset in every sport I do, whatever is like challenging. The challenges, they make me like push more. For other people, challenges will like slow you down. For me, I usually have this thing where I tell myself like, I count down. Just go 1, 2, 3, you cry, you're done. And then there's no excuses after that. You start again, continue.
From stepping into the sport with no connections or background, Anthony shares what it truly takes to chase greatness, one stride, one stroke, and one paddle at a time.
I started triathlon in 2023, April. I did a race in Diani, and after that, it became a part of me. I think it was the part of the uniqueness of the sport, because it's very rare for you to hear that someone does triathlon, let alone someone in Kenya does it. It's very rare. So it was just the uniqueness, and also it's a very challenging sport, and I usually like pushing my body to the limits. When you swim, you cycle, then you run. You swim, then you come, you get your bike, you cycle. But you cycle, you come, you run. I started off as cyclist, and that's how I met my mentor. His name was Sule Kangangi. Then after he passed on, I found it quite challenging to continue cycling, and that's when I joined triathlon.
About your mentor again, how did you manage to get him?
It's happened by ranking in cycling, because I started off just as for fitness during COVID, but going for races and everything, I ranked up. I became the top junior in Kenya for like 2 years. Then after that, my mentor, he came through, he recognized me, then he just started mentoring. If COVID didn't happen, I feel like that was one of the positive things of COVID. I mean, it had very many negatives, but for me, that was the only positive thing that COVID gave me, because I started cycling then. I joined actually triathlon. My first camp, my second camp actually, was with Team Kenya.
Hey guys, I've been asked before what comes in the race pack of the triathlon race, so I'm going to show you today. Here you have your race number at the front of the helmet, left and right. Then you're given this for your bag, which is needed to stay in the athlete lounge. Given this badge which you wear around your neck, this paper which holds all of this swim cap that has your specific number. So you see mine is 16, my swim cap is 16. Then you're given this bag courtesy of Triathlon Kenya.
When picking him up from the camp, I had met with the coach for the Triathlon Federation. We had exchanged numbers, and he had told me, look, your son has the potential to become a good triathlete, because he can cycle he's a cyclist, a top cyclist. He can swim very well, and definitely he can run. So when the Cycling Federation went through the lists and realized Tony was nowhere, had not been invited by the Cycling Federation, they called me and they asked me, wait, are you aware there is a training camp? I told them, no, I'm not. And they asked me, can you bring him? And we'll and I told them, yeah, by all means. I just I called him and told him, hey, it's a training camp tomorrow, and I dropped him off. He went. The Cycling Federation were not happy to see him there, and my question to them was, wait, you did not invite him. Why do you have a problem with another federation doing the same? So that's how he ended up in the Triathlon Federation, doing as a triathlete, because the Cycling Federation for whatever their reasons, were not they were not supporting him.
Aside from the sport itself and all its challenges, and also all these other challenges you faced socially in your life, right? How do you feel like it impacted you as Anthony, the triathlonist, and going forward from all those mishaps?
I feel like for me, I usually have a really strong mindset. In every sport I do, whatever is like challenging, the challenges, they make me like push more. For other people, the challenges will like slow you down. For me, I usually have this thing where I tell myself, like, I count down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, cry, you're done. So you just go 1, 2, 3, you cry, you're done, and then there's no excuses after that. You start again, continue.
Even in the triathlon, competing in the open ocean in some places, I think it was Morocco, where the water temperatures were very, very cold, right? It was very difficult for them because they are not used to, as Kenyan athletes, when they train in the ocean or the waters here, it's never that cold. Yeah, and very strong current. So it's not been easy, but I think my job is really to encourage him. And then, of course, there is the recent accident he had that shook him up a bit, and then it also made him miss an event which he had really, really trained for.
I have like classes every day except Friday. So right now my schedule is like so tight. Yeah, I don't even have like 2 minutes to spare. Those 2 minutes I could be on the way home to go run. Yeah, I'm able to juggle it by having a strict time schedule. Like I usually have a reminder on my phone, so it'll keep on like buzzing. So it's annoying. So you know that you have to do it. Also, I have a timetable that I have printed. Actually, it's just everywhere in the house. So you're walking, you just see Tony's timetable is on the fridge. It's near the TV. It's on the door. So you see, I just know what I'm doing here and then. My support system has been good. Mostly my parents, mostly my dad actually. Sometimes I'm like, wow, he's been like a really good support system and actually keeping me in line. He always supported me. If I wanted to go for races, if I wanted to go here, there, if I wanted to get new shoes for cycling, new cycling kits. Yeah. Doing all of this, if I didn't have friends to hang out with, I would be crazy. Like, I will be crazy right now. So I usually meet up with my friends once a week, of course. I chill with them a bit and then I go home because it's like a stress reliever, honestly.
I'm sure you've met younger athletes as well, like you, who want to venture into triathlon, be it cycling itself, running, swimming, right? How would you advise them to navigate that sport or those sports in Kenya as a young Kenyan?
I would say the pressure is out there, but take your own time because you're doing 3 sports. So you're treating each sport as its own discipline. So you have to do running alone, you have to do swimming alone as training, cycling as training. You have to combine each. Like, let's say like one day you do a swim and then I cycle, or a run and then I cycle. So you have to be patient. Don't skip your training days. Stay disciplined. My ultimate goal in triathlon is to go to the Olympics. I was aiming for 2028 Olympics. I am still aiming for it. But the way things are going, we don't have much support from the government. So I'm not doing a lot of races abroad. So, because you need points to go to the Olympics to qualify. But hopefully, we get more government support next year. I do many races. I just get the points, and hopefully 2028 we go. If not, 2032. But I have to go to the Olympics. That has been my goal. I have to be waving that Kenyan flag. Yeah.